back to my channel. How's everybody doing today? I hope all are well. Thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking on my video. For those who are new to my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also give my video a thumbs up because it helps on my channel. And yeah, so we're going to do another Mask Monday with some would you rather questions. I have 10 would you rather questions and you get 3 multiple choices. So I think that's pretty exciting because most of the would you rather questions are like with just 2, right? So, but in this video, we're going to go ahead and do 3 multiple choice. Okay, so my face is feeling like I need some glow. Like, well, I'm feeling like I want to keep my skin looking glowy. My skin actually has been looking pretty good lately. I haven't had any breakouts. My skin is looking pretty good. I haven't had any redness or anything like that. So I think I want to keep it staying bright. So what I'm going to go ahead and use is my Face Tory Be Bright BU. It's a gold brightening foil. So from what I read, it's very good. It says the B is the brightest version of yourself to achieve a long-lasting glow. Use our amazing gold foil mask. The special foil material prevents essence from evaporating to keep you going for days. So I need this. I've been having a rough day, rough week actually. I have not had a day off since Thursday, this past Thursday. So it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then it's Monday and Tuesday. I'm not going to have another day off until probably, I don't know when. But yes, I need me some tender loving care for my skin. I don't want to look so tired. Today at work, it was so embarrassing because employees at work that, you know, they were coming in for the afternoon shift were telling me, Stephanie, go home, girl. You need to go home and get some rest now, okay? I guess they saw that I looked, my eyes looked real exhausted. They looked real tired. I guess they can tell that I looked very exhausted. So, give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and apply my eye masks as well. Because, you know, yeah, I need some eye masks. Now I'm going to use my Generation Skin since I've already opened this canister. I have more eye masks, but I don't want to just, I don't want to be wasteful and just keep opening different eye masks unless you want to request a different eye mask. My gems, y'all can request anything from my haul of my eye gel masks. But there's another mask that you want me to try on, you know, in a different video. I mean, I'm open for that, and I'm willing to, you know, use those as well. So yes, but for now I'm just using these. This is the Generation Skin, the Deep Puff Matcha Green Tea Eye Patches. So I'm going to go ahead and try to put these on camera. Well, I should put them off camera so I won't waste too much time here. So give me a second, I'll be right back. Boo! Ooh, wow, I look like a gold statue. I feel like I'm made of gold. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. So let me just describe you the mask. Okay, the mask, it's not like the gauze tissue. It actually feels, okay, so I know this gold part has like a texture to it. And it's like a thick type of cloth. I don't know. It doesn't feel like a cloth. It just feels like a thick type of, I don't want to say gauze or, because the gauze feels like a tissue, you know. This one feels more like it's thicker, like it's really thick, like there's a thick layer of material. So I don't know what type of material this is, but I wonder if this tells me what type of material this is. But I think there's some essence still in here, which I'm going to use after taking off this mask. I'm going to use it because it feels good. It says avoid using on blemishes, irritated or sunburned skin, which I don't have. Stop using if skin becomes red, swollen, and or itchy during and after use. If it persists after masks is peeled off, discontinue immediately and consult your doctor. Avoid contact. Okay, so it doesn't tell you what kind of mask this is. It just says it's a gold foil mask. So it's a gold foil. I can tell you that, but the material, the actual cloth, like a canvas, like, you know, the canvas cloth, the canvas material that you would use for like an oil painting. I think that's, yeah, I can describe it like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and read off these would you rather questions. Okay, so the first question, these are just questions that I came up with, and I'll go ahead and link these down below as well. The first question is, if you had a choice, would you rather be a bird, a fish, or a turtle? So I would rather be a bird because I would like to fly. I don't think I'd like to, I think out of all three, I don't think I'd want to be swimming, and I don't think I'd want to like walk on the earth all the time. So I think I'd rather be a bird and fly. The next question is, would you rather watch TV, watch a theatrical play, or watch an opera? I would say I would rather watch TV. Theatrical plays are okay, but some of them are just kind of too out, kind of like, I don't know, they just don't attract my attention. I don't know if it's just the dramatics in it, and some of them just are just kind of over exaggerated and over dramatic and over exaggerated, and they have so many musicals in them, that's the point, right? And then what's the other question? I've been having trouble with my laptop. Oh, the opera. I would like to watch the opera as well, but I just probably wouldn't, probably wouldn't capture my attention. I probably would fall asleep, you know, with the opera singing. So now they had like a ballet, like if it was a ballet, like it was a ballet, then I probably would have watched that. I should have put a ballet. If you'd rather watch a theatrical play or ballet, I would choose ballet. But I said TV. TV is like, it doesn't even go with that question, right? So I think ballet would have suited it better. The next question is, which talent you would rather have? Acting, being a singer, musician, or dance. So I like all three. I like acting. I like singing. I would love to play an instrument. And dance. So, but if I had to choose, I think I'd have to choose dance, because I think a lot of people will notice you more when you dance. And I think people, when you sing, I can't, because the other choice that I would have chosen was singer, because I think singer, you would also catch other people's attention, but people who love, you know, like me, I love to hear other people sing. I think some people sing very beautifully, and I would love to have a really beautiful singing voice, because I think it also kind of like hypnotizes people whenever you have a good singing voice. But if you're a dancer, that also can attract people to want to watch you dance, and I think you'd get more attention that way. I guess I'm a attention. Guess I would like the attention more. You know, I guess you get more attention from dancing than from singing. You get more attention from others. So from others, either from the opposite sex. You get more attention from others. So I would choose that. I would choose dancing. The next question is, at an Italian restaurant, if you go to an Italian, would you rather order the chicken Florentine or chicken fettuccine Alfredo? The chicken Florentine is a little different than the chicken Alfredo. The chicken Alfredo is just a fettuccine, the chicken, and the Alfredo sauce. And the chicken Florentine is all that, but it also has like sun-dried tomatoes, and it has other vegetables in it. So, and then it also has lasagna or spaghetti. I love me some spaghetti, but my favorite dish, my favorite Italian dish out of all of them would be the chicken Florentine. So I would choose that. Number 5, if you were at a barbecue and had one choice of meat to eat, would you rather eat a chicken, a sausage, or a rib? I'd rather go for the chicken. I don't care too much for ribs. I never was a rib fan. Never was a rib lover. I like sausage, but I don't think I'd get any satisfaction of just eating just sausage by itself. I would like to eat sausage with chicken, maybe. So I'd rather just choose chicken. And it's healthier too, and more heartier because you're getting more meat. The next question would be, if you were to live in a world that only had 3 eating lifestyle choices in this world, and the choices were to be a vegetarian, vegan, or a meat eater. So there's a difference between a vegetarian and a vegan. A vegan will not eat anything dairy. A vegan will not eat anything that's made out of any animal byproduct. And so don't get vegans and vegetarians confused, because they're two total different types of lifestyles. And the other one is a meat eater. I would go for meat eater because I'm a protein kind of gal. I really don't care too much for salads that much. I'll eat a salad. I love a salad. Don't get me wrong. I'll eat a good salad. I love me a good salad, you know, as long as there's meat on them. I mean, I'm a protein type of gal, so I guess I would just say I'd rather live in a world where I'm able to eat meat. Call me a savage, call me whatever you want, but I would rather have that. I'm sorry. I know that's kind of maybe harsh for the animals, but I have to have me some protein, because I tried going on that vegetarian kick where you just eat nothing but vegetables. Doesn't work for me. I get lightheaded. I start to feel like this, like anxiety, like food anxiety, where I feel like I start to have like anxiety attacks whenever I don't eat at a certain time, or I start to have, I don't know, my stomach just doesn't sit well whenever I don't eat meat. I have to eat meat. So for my health, I have to be a meat eater. And because I would rather be a vegetarian, because a vegetarian, you know, you can eat anything. So I love cheese. I love anything that's an animal byproduct, you know, and you know, so, but because of me, sometimes my sugar gets really low, and whenever your sugar gets low, some of these vegetables will not bring your sugar back up, and protein does. So that's why I have to choose to be a meat eater. I have to choose it for my health. If I didn't have this condition, I'd go for vegetarian. But I do have this condition where I have to have protein. That my sugar levels will go down. Then there's nothing to bring it back up, unless I drink a soda or something. But I need something that's going to sustain, that's going to sustain my body, you know. It's going to sustain, I guess, to have the nutrients in my body to sustain. Then, number 7, would you rather live in a small town, a loud city, or country? So I'm pretty sure that most of you might live in one of these areas already. Like, I live in a loud city. You know, I live in Houston. Houston is pretty loud. I'm used to it already. I can't say it's louder than New York. I think New York is the loudest city, maybe. I don't know if there's another city more louder than New York. Maybe all the ones that are like on the coast of the water, like maybe Florida, California, New York, anything that's like around the coastline. Even Texas, like, you know, it's very loud. Especially with the highways, you know. So I'm used to living in a loud city, but if I had a choice, I would rather live I'd rather live in a country, because if I live in the country, I would actually get me a home with a barn, have some livestock, and horses, and I keep myself more entertained in the country. And it's more, I think it's more peaceful out there, being out in the country and just being you with nature. A small town is okay, but I think it gets old after a while when you live in a small town, because there's nothing around to do. But some people get into trouble living in small towns, so, you know, because of, you know, there's really nothing to do. People get bored. Kids get bored, you know. So I'm not a kid, I'm an adult, but if you had kids, you know, living in a small town, I mean, other kids get together and, you know, they start to do bad things. And I know this from, not from experience, but from other people's experiences that I've seen or been told. Number 8. Would you rather be a rose, peony, or an orchid? Okay, so I didn't know that an orchid was like an orchid was like a meaning of the meaning of like a woman, like it's more, what was the saying, what was the definition of an orchid for, like if you wanted to impress a woman or impress a lady or somebody, you know, in a romantic way, they would offer them an orchid, because an orchid is a very delicate flower, you know, so I think, you know, that's the reason why I put orchid, because maybe some people understand orchids better than I do. But if I had to choose, I think I'd rather be a rose or a peony, because of the way it looks. I love the way roses look when they bloom, but I love the way peonies look even better, because they're more fluffier. The fluffier the flower, the better for me. So I think I'd go for peonies. The next question is, which element would you rather be? And I know there's 4 elements on this earth, but I forgot that there's like 4 elements. So I put, would you rather be an earth, wind, or fire? So, well, for me, I choose to be wind. If I were to have a choice of being an element in this world, you know, I'd rather be wind instead of earth or fire, because wind can cut out fires, and it can also turn earth into like tornadoes, like dust storms. So I think wind is very powerful. I feel like wind is a very powerful element in the world, and I feel like I'm a very powerful woman. I like to feel powerful, and you know, I would like to think that I'm a powerful woman, you know. So I think wind. I would choose wind. The next question is, if you were a body of water, would you rather be an ocean, river, or a lake? Okay, so this is pretty good, because an ocean is all over the earth. So I like that. I like the fact that an ocean is all over the earth, and it's very powerful. A river is also as powerful, but it's in like certain areas of the world that you have rivers, and they can be deep, and you can die in a river. If you go swimming in a river, you can drown. So yeah, rivers are very scary. So are oceans. And so for that, I choose a lake, because for me, I like calmness. Ooh, my alarm went off already. So I would choose calmness over raging waters. Even though I know a lot of people feel like raging waters are very exciting, you know, to go river rafting. A lot of people love to go river rafting. Yeah, so I would rather be a lake, because it's calm and quiet, and it's a small body of water, and it's not as dangerous as being in a river or an ocean. So I'd rather be a lake. So those are all my 10 questions. And if you like these questions, or if you want to answer these questions in any of your videos, if you have a YouTube channel, or even if you don't have a YouTube channel, and these are just questions you would like to, you know, to answer on your spare time, whenever you're trying to wind down and relax, and you just want to play a game, you know, and would you rather questions with other people, you know, when they come over to visit. It's really good to have these would you rather questions whenever you have a group setting of people, because, you know, the answers, you know, you get are very surprising, you know, and then you also have like a different, you know, you just never would think of like the insight of what other people's answers are towards these questions, you know, and what they know about some of these what do you call them? Some of these things, you know, that are mentioned in these questions. So I'll go ahead and link these questions in the description bar below if you're interested in printing them out and playing along with somebody, you know, or a group of people. I'll go ahead and link that down. You can also change it up a little, like that one question where I said, you know, if you'd rather watch a TV, theatrical play, or opera. I should have put ballet instead of TV, because I would have chosen ballet. Yeah, and I think that's probably the only one that I would have changed, because I think all the other ones are okay. So let's go ahead and take this mask off and see what we have. Ooh, so let me take these off. I don't really like these masks. A lot of people, not a lot of people, there's some, so these are the masks that I have on for my eyes. They're eye gel masks. And I don't think these work that well. So, I mean, not that they don't work that well. They just kind of like move around on your, from underneath your eye. And I don't really like it when they move around like that. So, so this is the mask I was telling you about. You know what this reminds me of? Those Mexican wrestlers, how they wear masks, you know, to hide their identity when they're wrestling. This is what this mask reminds me of. Lucha Libre. Wrestling Libre. But look, it's beautiful. I love gold. I love the gold foil. And this is how the texture looks like back. I'm telling you, it's like a cloth. It's a really thick cloth. Not even like a gauze or anything. Like a thick gauze, you know, like a 3-ply, like a 3 or 4-ply gauze. I guess because of the foil, that's why it looks like that. It looks like, I mean, that's why it's thick. But that's the mask. That's the one I wore, and it actually seeped pretty good into my skin. There was no more essence left on this mask. It dried pretty quick on my skin, so I have some on my hand from when I squeezed the mask right now. And I think the package has some essence in it as well. Has some serum. Oh yeah, it does have serum. Wow. So, but this is all I have, my gems, for my Mask Monday. I hope you have a good morning. Hope you have a happy Monday. I hope you have a happy day. I have to be at work today. I have to be at work at 11 a.m. So I'll be responding to y'all's comments later this afternoon. I also uploaded my 10-minute challenge video, my makeup challenge video, yesterday. Or no, I'm sorry, this morning. No. So I also have, not this morning, I scheduled it to come out today at 12. So stay tuned for another video at 12 today. It's my 10-minute makeup challenge that Laura the Bargain Hunter did and tagged Carlos from Truly MKE, and he tagged me, and I tagged Rach. Just Rach. It was just Rach. Y'all have a good morning, and I'll see y'all soon in my next video. Bye.